Max, the news we've all been waiting for. I know we've been hoping it's been in the pipeline, and it has been for a while. Finally put pen to paper on a new long-term contract with Wanderers. I guess you're delighted.
Yeah, the club's been a massive part of my life. Growing up around the place and seeing everything that's happened in the last 15, 16 years. So now I'm really delighted to be here for the foreseeable.
Goes without saying it's well deserved for what you've done, obviously building up to this, but this season in particular. You only had 1 year left on your contract going into this season. You hadn't yet broken into the first team. Was this a sort of make or break year? Was this always going to be a big season for you, did you think?
Yeah, definitely for my Bolton career.
Yeah.
I went and played League Two last seasons and did quite well there, so I always fancied my chances coming into this season to play League One football. I'm delighted how it's gone so far.
Quite interesting that you hadn't made your Wanderers debut till the start of this season. A lot of the younger players have played in the Trophy, maybe the odd League Cup, but you learned your trade sort of out on loan, if you like, but that's obviously worked well for you.
Yeah, definitely. I think I missed out on making debuts and stuff like that early because I was out on loan, but that benefited me more than just one game, a debut, but it was nice when it finally came against Stockport. Yeah,
because at Crewe last season you played every game, you were their player of the year. You had a promotion challenge which just came up short. How much confidence did that give you sort of going into the pre-season back here?
Yeah, loads of confidence. I was confident. I just wanted to be as fit as I can to impress the manager, because for me as well it was a fresh start with there being a change in manager. So all I wanted to do was leave a good impression.
You've done pre-seasons here before, of course, each summer, before the clubs decided what's best for you, but you say this summer, because it was a new manager, the first one under this current regime, did you feel it was a chance to perhaps make your mark?
Yeah, definitely, and I knew coming into pre-season that if I worked hard in the off-season that I'd get my chance, and luckily I did.
You did get your chance. Obviously players come and go in the summer, injuries, so you're in first day of the season. What was your sort of mindset going into the campaign?
I was quite nervous, to be fair, before my first game, but as soon as the warm-up started, it just felt like another football game, and I performed quite well, so I was really happy with how that went, and then just wanted to kick on from there.
And how do you feel it's gone? I mean, you've been an ever-present, that probably tells us all we need to know.
Yeah, I think there's been some very good things this season. We've had some great performances. Sometimes results wouldn't have gone the way we wanted or the way we feel that they should have gone, but that's down to us to resolve that, and hopefully we can really kick on.
Obviously you've got a shirt at the minute, you've got your feet nice into the table, but with this long-term contract in place, another 3 years after this, hopefully this is just the sort of start of the next phase of your Bolton journey.
Yeah, definitely. I want to be at this football club, it's all I've ever known, so to get the extra 3 years after this season's really good.
I know you're almost a local lad, and you sort of become it by being here so long. You must have seen all the highs and lows of Wanderers, the very difficult times, but equally you've seen what a big club has been in the past, and presumably the ambition is to try and taste that again.
Yeah, definitely. When I signed for the club, it was the year of when they were in the Europa League, and I think they beat Atletico Madrid. So I've seen quite a lot, and look, we've seen it happen before. That's where I want us and Bolton to go.
Thursday night was a big result, not quite Atletico Madrid standards, but it felt like a big step in the right direction. First away win, and the manner that you did it, how enjoyable was that night? Yeah,
it was really good. There was a lot of videos of the celebrations which have been nice to look back on, but it was a really good win, and it showed the togetherness that the team have. So yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, you're right, it showed the spirit in the team, and then nice togetherness with the supporters, because I think that was, they always go on their numbers, it was a real feel-good at the end of the game, and they stuck with you throughout the game even when you were behind, which was good.
Definitely. We haven't got the results we'd wanted away from home this season, so for them to have that moment is really important for us as a team as well.
As ever in football, it's about what you do next though, and here on Saturday against Cardiff, they're top of the table. That'll be another big crowd. That's a game to look forward to.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. They're obviously top of the league, so they must be a very good team. But yeah, we just need to do what we've been doing here, and hopefully the result will be positive.
I know we're only 13 games into the season and you won't be taking anything for granted, but what's it like through the week and building up to a Saturday when you're at least an established part of the first team squad, and at the minute currently the first team? How does that change everything for you? You must feel like a proper professional footballer, if I can put it that way.
Yeah, it's different from what it was like before. Of course, when you start playing and things like that, you become not more respected but more integrated into the team, so it's been like a breath of fresh air to because it's a really good team and the lads all get on really well, so it's nice.
And in terms of your own game, how much more do you think there is to come? I mean, you're still a young man, of course, and say not that many league games under your belt, albeit plenty last year with Crewe. What's still to come from Max?
A lot. Just want to keep developing, working on my weaknesses, but also keep trying to improve my strengths at the same time, and hopefully can just become better and better.
And do you hope that your pathway might be an encouragement for other young players at the club? As I say, there have been ups and downs along the way, but you've gone all the way through, which goes to show that it can happen.
Yeah, definitely. I think over the last few years there wasn't any that had been able to break through, so hopefully kids can see what's been done and hopefully they can all do the same thing as well.
If they'd said then you'd be into your 20s, establishing the first team, sign a new long-term contract at this club, I guess you would have happily taken that?
Oh yeah, I would have been absolutely buzzing with that, over the moon, especially with all the people that I've come through with. It's been a great journey, and so long it continue.